Well, just growing up the way I did in a rural part of North Carolina, I can only imagine what it would have been like to have been a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old, 11, 12-year-old, whatever, going to a college baseball camp in a tremendous facility from 9 to 4 every day for a week, and having the players in that program be my camp instructors. I was fortunate enough when I was growing up to go to a few camps at different colleges as I got older, and I still remember each and everything that was said to me by those college players and coaches that were there. So, you know, I'm excited every time when we have camp and see those little guys walk in there and put on that Tulane T-shirt. And one of the things we talk about is that while you're here this week, you are a Tulane player, which that goes a lot of responsibility, and that's where it leads into us for, you know, the respect of your teammates and playing the game right, trying to learn, listen to your coaches, and having fun. And I can't imagine anything more fun than being a little kid playing baseball all day, every day for a week in camp.
And then,
Well, you know, one of the things that we really focus on is what you learn here is how to try to play the game right and also be a great teammate. So, you know, we're pretty quick to talk to them about, you know, hey, listen, you're not going to show up your teammate, you're not going to throw a temper tantrum or throw your bat or not hustle. Those are the things I think that you know we need to bring to the table each and every day quickly, and the kids start learning how to really play the game hard, play it right, play it with respect. The other thing is that, you know, the fundamental part we spend in the morning, and we go from station to station, and we make those stations competitive so they're still fun. But whether it's throwing and catching, or hitting in the cages, or having a hitting lecture, or base running, or playing a abbreviated game, sliding, bunting, all the things that go with that, we try to move from each station and keep it competitive so it's fun for them, but also give them an opportunity to get enough repetition to get better. And the one thing we hear so many times from parents when the kids go play in a playground game that night or an all-star game is, you know, the improvement level and what they brought. And the thing that's most fun for me is when I hear a parent tell me that, or say, he wouldn't quit talking last night at the dinner table about everything he heard in camp that day. And those kind of things that really spur you to try to do a good job in camp.
and then,
Having players come through it who played for us, and seeing kids at the mall at Christmas time and going, "Hey, coach," and see the Tulane baseball shirt on them. But I can remember after the I guess the '06 season, Daniel Lathan saying, "Coach, my mom has one request after, you know, he was graduating, going on to play pro ball, and that was for me to sign a picture of he and I when he was 11 years old in my camp." And we've had quite a few of our players come through our camps, and so that's the fun part of it, getting to know kids, getting to develop fans. And the other thing I would say is that if you look at how we brand this camp, our camp T-shirts don't even say camp; they just say Tulane baseball. And I want kids to grow up wearing that T-shirt and identifying with the program and with the players. And so we allow free admission for every young man who wears his camp T-shirt to our game. Of course, obviously he's bringing mom and dad with him, but it starts to develop a fan base. And I've seen that happen over and over here, where, you know, they're coming to the games. The player they're pulling for is the coach that worked with him last summer, and the parents get involved in that. And that's really when you know you've gotten a bond between your camps and your program.